How many of you are looking for a vehicle and you want to spend under $6,000? I have 4 to share with you today. These are all Nissans. We're looking at the Nissan Altima, a Nissan Xterra 4x4, a Nissan Murano that's front-wheel drive, and a Nissan Titan truck king cab that's also 4-wheel drive. Welcome to How Much Vehicle for the Money. I hope you're all having a fabulous day and your cup is always full of happiness. So yes, 4 Nissans under $6,000 today, you guys. Why not? Let's check them out. So this one is where we're going to begin. This is the Nissan Murano. This is a front-wheel drive. It's listed for $5,400. It's been driven 94,377 miles. So that means it's been driven less than 7,900 miles per year. So let's check it out and see how much vehicle we're getting for our money. And this one here is located in Lewisville, Texas. So let's check it out. Never be afraid, however, to look outside of your zip code because there are auto appraisers that will go out and check out these vehicles for you. They'll test drive them. They charge a fee, of course, because it's a service that they provide. But definitely look outside of your zip code if you're looking for a nice vehicle. And this one is $5,400. And there are auto transport companies, auto brokers that will deliver these vehicles right to your driveway. And this one's $5,400 and it's been driven less than 7,900 miles a year. Nice, very pretty burgundy. Nice wheels and treads. You have the roof rails. And this is the 2014 Nissan Murano. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys drive, how it's treated you over the years, and how many miles you have on it. This one's got a half tank of gas, too. That'll get you going down the road, right? You can always ask for the Carfax, you guys, whether it's an independent seller or a dealer. And the seller's contacts, FYI, are always found in the description box below every video. There's your console. This has got Bluetooth, backup camera, CD player. Very nice. And there's your odometer, 94,377. Yeah, there's your camera. Very pretty interior. Looks like it may have cloth seats with leather cover. There's your cup holders next to your shifter. And this one's in Lewisville, Texas, 75057. If any of you are looking for a Murano, this one's a front-wheel drive. Does have power seats. There's your cloth seats in the back. You might want to get a steering wheel cover, but that's no big deal, right? If you drive a Nissan Murano, let us know if the seats fold flat in the back. Wow, look at that. It's a pretty spacious cargo room there. So it's a tan interior. There's your VIN number. And this one again is the 2014 Nissan Murano. And it says here it's in Lewisville, Texas. $5,400. Never be afraid to make the offer. And these vehicles are placed on the market to be sold. So this one is a 3.5-liter V6 engine. And we will go over the fuel economy for all 4 vehicles here in a few minutes. And we'll check out owner reviews. So this one again is a front-wheel drive. And this one's located at Lone Star Auto at 536 South Mill Street in Lewisville, Texas, 75057. And again, it's been driven less than 7,900 miles per year. Nice SUV right there, front-wheel drive, 2014 Murano, $5,400. Keeping you out of the auto loan zone here, you guys. So let's check out this car. This one's a Nissan Altima sedan. Look how pretty this is. These get excellent gas mileage. I've had one of these as a rental car in the past, and they float down the highway. That was very nice, the one that I drove. This one here is a 2012. It's $59.95 for the price, and it has 56,650 miles on it, so it's been driven less than 4,050 miles per year. So let's check it out. This is in Union, New Jersey, and this is a 2.5 S, it says here. Let's check it out. How pretty is this? Wow. Nice 4-door sedan. Very pretty, especially if you like white. Clear headlamps. So this one's in New Jersey. 07083 is the zip code. Very nice wheels. And I will say the trunks in these are very spacious as well. And this one's been driven less than 4,050 miles per year. Nissan Altima. So there's your interior, cloth seats. I'm not sure where the cup holders are. That might be under this little hatch right there. If you drive a Nissan Altima, let us know where the cup holders are. And remember, in the comment section, let me know your stick shift experience. I do show manuals on this channel as well. It's always fun to read those stories. This is very clean. This looks like a very nice four-door sedan with very low miles. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, you guys, because the vehicle you're not looking for may be in the next episode. And did you know that over 40% of our U.S. population has an auto loan? And they are anywhere from $550 to $750, sometimes even higher than that. And that doesn't even include the auto insurance and the gas that you have to put in your vehicle. So if you're one of these people that want to stay out of the auto loan zone and you want to pay cash, definitely this episode and this channel is for you. There's your floor mats. I mean, that adds up to a lot of money. If you're paying $550 or more for an auto loan, for an auto payment, plus your insurance and your gas, especially if you're a youngster, especially young men, they get hammered on with auto insurance. Pay cash and just, trying to keep you a little more frugal here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Save you some money. And this one's under $6,000, and this looks very, very nice. And if you're there, of course, go take it for a test drive. You've got to do diligence. Do your homework. Ask for the Carfaxes. But there are some very fine vehicles out there that are looking for love, right? They're looking for someone to bring new life to them, just like the houses on my other channel, How Much House for the Money. Definitely check that channel out and subscribe. That's where I show you houses with low price and high potential. I show houses that are under $80,000, under $70,000, under $50,000, sometimes under $40,000 that you can move right into. So this is a very nice sedan. Look at how pretty this is. There's your AC vents, your CD player. This looks very nice. There's what we have under the hood. There's your VIN number. All right, so let's get some information off of this one. This one is $59.95, and again, it only has 56,650 miles on it. It's winter frost pearl exterior with charcoal interior, 2.5 liter engine, front wheel drive, and it states here it's in very good condition, runs great, 56,000 original miles, clean Carfax. And it says here that it's located at B&B Auto, 1848 Morris Avenue in Union, New Jersey, 07083. Very nice white Altima sedan, $59.95, and it's been driven less than 4,050 miles per year, you guys. That's a nice car. Go definitely check that one out. So now we're going to check out a truck. Look at this Nissan Titan. This is a 4x4. This is sweet. It's a 2009, and it's $5,590, you guys. And it's been driven 130,040 miles per year. I'm sorry, for its life, I should say. And that means it's been driven less than 8,200 miles per year. And this one's in Cleveland, Ohio. So let's check it out. It's a 4-door, king cab, 4-wheel drive. Nice. Look at the treads on this bad boy. Nice. So if you don't want the huge Chevy truck, a huge Ford, or the huge Toyotas, this one might suit your needs. This is nice. 4x4 in Cleveland, Ohio. Zip code is 44110. Some of you have been asking for RV, so I will have an RV episode, so stay tuned for that. And I will also show classic vehicles, because my father was a classic car enthusiast. This channel is dedicated to my father. His name was Clarence. He had his own lift in his garage. He was my go-to for my vehicles for sure. So all motorheads are welcome to this channel, that's for sure. This is very nice. So you do have your wheel well covers there. Your gas is on the driver's side. You do have a hitch on the bumper, if that's a concern. If you want to haul something, that'll make it easier for you. Very clean. Look at this. Nice headlamps, nice grille. 4x4 Nissan Titan King Cab. There's your interior. This looks really clean also. Go check it out. $5,590. Not $30,000, not $20,000, not $15,000. $5,590 4x4 truck. And if you drive an older vehicle, I think they have to be like 25 years old, but you can check with your insurance company. And if you have a clean driving record, you can save a lot of money on auto insurance if you drive an older vehicle. The auto insurance for an older vehicle can be between like $200 and $600 a year. So there's your odometer. Got a quarter tank of gas. And this is going to be a V8. So it's going to give you some power under the hood. There's your CD player. This looks very nice. There's your cup holders right there, nice and convenient. Look at the treads, sweet. And there's your engine. That's got some power under the hood with this one here, you guys. Power under the hood, why not? Okay, let's get some description off of this one. $5,590 in Cleveland, Ohio. 130,040 miles, so it's been driven less than 8,200 miles per year. It is a four-wheel drive, 5.6 V8 engine. And it states here that it is at Dams Auto LLC at 18931 St. Clair Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio, 44110. And again, the seller's contacts are always in the description box below every video. Nice truck right there. 2009 King Cab four-wheel drive. $5,590. Sweet. All right, now we're going to check out the Xterra. I happen to love these things. If you drive one of these, let us know how it's been for you. This is a 2005 Xterra four-wheel drive SE model. $59.95 for this one. Does have your side rails and your roof rails as well. And this is 116,060 miles on it in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So with 116, you have been driven, this one's been driven less than 5,600 miles per year. So let's check it out. How much Nissan Xterra are we getting for our money? This is very pretty. Nice shiny black exterior. Nice wheels. Okay, so it doesn't have a hitch on the back. There's your back rear tailgate. Rear gate. It's very nice. This one's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 17602. And it's $59.95. Four-wheel drive. Look how pretty this is. Okay, so here's the interior. Cloth seats. This looks really clean. Look at the inside of the doors. That's very nice. So you do have a manual adjustment for your seats. Cloth seats, as I mentioned. How nice is this? If I were looking for a vehicle, I'd definitely be checking this out. $59.95, under $6,000 for a vehicle all your own, you guys. Save yourself, stop going to the coffee shop, stop going to Starbucks, save up some money for a few months, and you could buy a car cash. There's your treads. Wow, those are nice. There's your V6 motor under the hood. I love those wheels. So there's what we have under the hood. And this is a 2005. Look how clean this is. And again, you can go take it to your auto mechanic, put it on the lift, check out the undercarriage, check out the Carfax. But if you're looking for an Xterra SUV, four-wheel drive with low miles, this one looks mighty fine. All right, so let's get some information off of this one. $59.95, been driven 116,000 miles, and it's been driven less than 5,600 miles per year, 19 miles per gallon, 4-liter V6 engine, four-wheel drive, excellent condition, and it has 50% tread life left on the tires, been well maintained, it says, and it's at Cars on King Auto Center, 1120 East King Street in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 17602. That is a fine-looking SUV right there with low miles. Love it. So that one's $59.95, and that's a 2005 Xterra four-wheel drive. Or you got the Nissan Titan four-wheel drive King Cab for $55.90. If you're looking for a sedan, this is your Nissan Altima 2012 for $59.95 with only 56,650 miles on it. Or the Nissan Murano SUV front-wheel drive for $5,400 with 94,377 miles on it. So let's check out some owner reviews. Let's go to the Murano. So this one says, for the 14 Murano, just bought this vehicle in Minnesota. So far, it's great. Drove around Minnesota a while, then came home the next day. Very comfortable ride in driving position. Acceleration is great. Build quality is excellent. Interior materials are very high quality. And they're getting about 24 miles per gallon. So that's a good review. It's hard for me to find perfect, but this SUV was close. I am 6'2", 225 pounds. I love the room, ride, performance, and handling of this SUV. I know most people would love to have all of this and still get 40 miles per gallon, but we all know that is not going to happen. Yet for the size, I do think it does okay. So that's a great review as well. And that's for the Nissan Murano. So now let's check out the Altima. The Altima states, I purchased my car used from a rental car company in November 12. It had about 32,000 miles on it. Now I have over 125,000 miles on the car. And besides replacing the tires and routine maintenance, I've had no issues to report. It gets about 28 miles per gallon. And this one says, I bought my 3.5 liter with 24,000 miles on it. I'm very happy with it. It's fully loaded, drives smooth, very comfortable, and the leather is great quality. And it has 270 horsepower, so it is a blast to drive. So another solid review. Now let's check out the Nissan truck. This one says, my second Titan. I've had the fully loaded LE with navigation. I compared it to the Tundra, which I drove immediately beforehand. And even though the Tundra is a newer model and has more horsepower, the Titan just feels faster and the interior is more luxurious. And plain and simple, treat yourself to a test drive. I've owned this truck for a year and could not be more pleased. Don't listen to the reviews. I think the big threes are paying big money to the writers. I hunt, fish, and enjoy traveling. This truck is fully capable. I drove a Ford for 17 years, a Chevy for 10, and these were good trucks, but now I'm the best truck I've ever owned with that Titan. Another really good review, and this one says, my son has an '08 with 45,000 miles, no problems, and he pulls an 8-foot trailer. And this person bought the '09 with a 10,000 off program and loves the truck, and they got the tow package. And let's see, they pull a 14-foot trailer with 2 ATVs over dirt roads with no problems. Gas mileage is not the best. When towing, they get about 12 miles per gallon. So you can't expect much more than that when you're towing some heavy equipment in the back, but still a positive review. So now let's check out the Xterra. Did we do the Altima? Yeah. Okay, so now we're doing the Xterra. Coffee's kicking in. Okay, so the Xterra says, purchased used in 2009 with 48,000 miles. Now it has 178,000 miles. Replaced the clutch. Premature failure, undersized original clutch. Design defect, Nissan would not acknowledge it. At about 55,000 with non-Nissan appropriately robust clutch parts from Jim Wolf Technology. No further clutch issues to date. Interior fabric holding up very well. And let's see. I, too, have experienced the faulty radiator leaking into the transmission and ruining it. I have 109,000 miles on it, so it's beyond the 80,000 mile warranty. And let's see. So they've had some radiator issues, it says. Let's see. This one says, I have a 2005 Xterra and this known problem that the radiator leaks into the trans, causing both to fail. Nissan was sued over the problem and lost, so they extended the warranty to cover the fixing. The problem also extends on the Frontier and the Pathfinder. So this one says, purchased mine very much used, 143,000 miles recently. This is a very well-built vehicle, with a strong engine. So the interior isn't fantastic, but it's functional. And mind you, I've been happy with my European vehicles, BMW exclusively, for many years. Steering is a bit heavy, but I can forgive that. The S model doesn't have a rear locker, but who needs that anyhow? So mixed reviews on that Nissan Xterra. Leave us a comment below and let us know what your experience has been. Okay, so now those are the reviews. So let's check out the fuel economy for these vehicles. So for the Xterra, we're getting 16 miles per gallon combined for the 2005. And the Nissan Titan truck, we're getting 14 miles combined. For the Nissan Altima vehicle, the four-door sedan, we're getting 26 miles combined. And for the Nissan Murano, it says you're getting 20 miles combined for your fuel economy. And these are all on a fueleconomy.gov. Compare side by side. So there we have it. 4 Nissan vehicles. 1 Xterra has mixed reviews. They're getting 20 to 26 miles per gallon, except for that truck. So give or take, whatever you want to do. If you don't want a fuel or an auto loan, you're okay with paying a little bit more for your fuel mileage or your gas economy, your gas mileage, I guess, your fuel economy, give or take, right? But I still think that it's less to have, no auto loan and pay a little bit more for gas, as long as you keep your vehicle well maintained. Everybody's different. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you drive. And we will see you in the next episode, because more vehicles with low miles and low price are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. And don't forget to check out my other channel, How Much House for the Money. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you soon. Cheers.